we are less than 1 month away from what is arguably the biggest gaming show in the industry, the Electronic Entertainment Expo, or E3 for short. Not like I need to tell you, seeing as you called it that anyway, but this year is especially important for Nintendo, seeing as it's going to be the first E3 for their new console, the Switch. There are going to be a slew of announced and unannounced titles being showcased during the Nintendo Spotlight and Treehouse, but their biggest game of all, which will undoubtedly hog the spotlight this year, is Super Mario Odyssey. It makes sense considering Mario is the #1 gaming icon on the planet. So on this episode of Inside Super Mario Odyssey, we're going to take some educated guesses on how this game will take center stage at Nintendo's E3, regardless of what other games they announce.
Hello to all my friends at Commonwealth Realm, it's me, Mario, woohoo, mamma mia, you #1, ha ha!
Oh E3, how we've come to adore you. Based in Los Angeles, California, USA, this trade show has been the centerfold of unforgettable game announcements and moments from the biggest and smallest developers in the business. Of course, Nintendo has been a part of this expo since its conception in 1995, giving us some spectacular reveals such as Mario 64, the Nintendo DS, Twilight Princess, the Wii, and some not-so-spectacular moments. Pessimism aside, we cannot help but be excited for this upcoming E3, which will be full of Nintendo Switch goodness. Last year's E3 was a curious one for Nintendo, because they had no presentation except for the Treehouse, did not reveal the Switch, then known as NX, and decided to only have The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild be the only playable game at their booth. We scratched our head at the idea, but they probably knew what they were doing. Now, it's 2017, and Nintendo is going back to their traditional setup. Video presentation showing off multiple games, Nintendo Treehouse, and not one, but 2 tournaments for Splatoon 2 and ARMS. This begs the question, what confirmed games do we know are set to come out for the Switch later this year and beyond that could be shown off at E3? Well, to name a few, there is Splatoon 2 and ARMS coming out this summer, then Fire Emblem Warriors is set for fall, and a new Fire Emblem game set for 2018. Then there's Xenoblade Chronicles 2 releasing in 2017. What? Prove me wrong, Monolith. Prove me wrong. And what else is there? Oh, a little game called Super Mario Odyssey. There's no question about it. Mario Odyssey will objectively be Nintendo's biggest game at this year's E3 and one of the biggest games on the show floor, period. It doesn't matter what else Nintendo announces, not even a new Metroid game we've been waiting eons for will hold a candle to Super Mario Odyssey's reputation. Why is this? Simple. Mario is a cultural icon. Everyone and their mother knows who Mario is, gamer or not, and so a lot of eyes will be locked on to Mario Odyssey next month. It has the potential to be as big as Breath of the Wild was last year. Maybe bigger seeing as way more people care about Mario than Zelda. It hurts, I know, but it's a fact. Thankfully, it won't be Nintendo's only playable game like Zelda was. There will be a good amount of demos on the floor other than Odyssey. Now to get to the entire point of this episode, how will Nintendo show off Super Mario Odyssey? What will they reveal about the game that we don't even know about? And better yet, what will we be able to play of the demo? Joining us today to help answer that is our good old friend, Vanilla Soup from Super Gaming. Give us the goods, Superman.
Hey everybody, I'm Vanilla Soup from Super Gaming, and much like everyone else here at Commonwealth Realm, I am super excited for E3, and can't wait to see what Nintendo has up their sleeve for Super Mario Odyssey. So let's start by how they're going to introduce the game. obviously through a trailer during the Nintendo Spotlight video presentation. It has the potential of being at the very beginning of the presentation, unless they want to hook us in with some sort of surprise announcement for another game. Anywho, when the trailer is shown doesn't matter as much as what the trailer shows off. Without question, we'll get new and better looks at the levels revealed in the first trailer, along with some sneak peeks at new levels that have never before been seen. Also, we could see some more snippets about the story within the game, although Nintendo could save that for the Treehouse presentation or a mere press release. While Mario games are not heavy on story, at least the ones that aren't RPGs, there is a lot of interesting things going on judging by the first trailer. Bowser dressed as a pimp, forcing Peach to marry him, gangster bunnies. I don't know about you guys, but I really want to know what's the deal with Mario's living hat. Actually, I know I told Joey I wouldn't do this, but can I give my theory?
Seriously, dude?
Just real quick, come on Joey, please.
Ugh, okay fine, but make it quick.
Yes! So, I know this is far-fetched, but I feel like there just might be a correlation between the Lakitu's lenses and Mario's hat. After all, we've had living creatures in hats before in other Nintendo games, such as the Minish Cap in The Legend of Zelda. But who knows, that may not be it, but I still think it's a fun idea for sure. Anyways, that's all for the theory, back onto the main topic of the video. Trailers are great and all, but we can't play them. You know what we can play? Demos. And we ought to know what kind of demos we can expect from Super Mario Odyssey at Nintendo's booth. We're betting on ones only shown in the Switch presentation trailer. More specifically, New Donk City, Mexico, and the Greenhouse. However, we won't be surprised if we're able to play a new level just revealed on the show floor. If Mario Odyssey is anything like the previous 3D installments, then chances are we'll do one mission for each level to earn a star, or whatever the main collectible is in this game. One of them could even be a boss battle. Attendees will only be allowed to play one level per session. If they want to try the other ones, then sadly they're going to have to get back in line. The demos will also reveal to us how the crazy cap shops work, along with the purple coins that you will presumably use as currency for said shops. Pro controllers will be set up for TV play at the demo stations, and it is also probable that they will allow us to take the Switches out of the dock to see what it's like playing the game in the handheld mode.
But when that is said and done, one of the main areas of attention at this E3 will be the following. How does Mario control compared to previous 3D titles? This question is crucial to answer properly since we haven't had a 3D Mario game with full camera control since Super Mario Sunshine on the GameCube. What has been improved from then, and more importantly, have Nintendo implemented some motion-based controls to take advantage of the Switch's built-in IR camera and HD rumble? We will do our best to give a solid answer on this and many other questions tied to the levels, controls, and gameplay styles in the game on the next episode of Inside Super Mario Odyssey, which will be uploaded the same day or day after the Nintendo Spotlight and Treehouse presentation.
As for the booth which Mario Odyssey and other Nintendo games will be shown off, we won't be too surprised if it is themed in such a way to reflect the game. After all, Nintendo had big setups for Twilight Princess and Breath of the Wild in previous years, so why not Mario? Thanks again to Commonwealth Realm for having me on the show, and thank you all for watching this video. You can check out my channel, the link will be in the description, and I hope you consider subscribing. And as I say on my channel, until next time, I'll see you online. Vanilla Soup out.
Thanks for joining us, Vanilla. Don't ever come back. And it is with this that I leave you with a big ol' to be continued sign in your face.
So it has happened. Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle has been confirmed for the Nintendo Switch. Likely coming out this fall, developed by Ubisoft together with Nintendo, is the first true Mario RPG since the Paper Mario series turned into a more action-based game. So what we have heard, all the rumors were correct. Laura Kate Boss definitely deserve credits for this one since she called this game months ago. Yeah, we have another Mario game to look forward to at this E3.
So we will see you guys then. By the way, if you had a chance to visit Conrad at the Retro Spilmason, we thank you for stopping by the booth to say hello. He had a ton of fun at the event, and we look forward to seeing you in person at this year's E3 next month. On June 13th, we'll be having a meetup outside of the Los Angeles Convention Center at around 6 p.m. So you'll have a chance to meet Conrad and I, Joseph, for the only time this year we'll be together. We live across the pond, so it's not easy trying to get together for this kind of thing. And before we go, we'd like to give a shout out to our following Patreon supporters: Transcended Sacred Courage, Cedric Diaz, Jerry Kaminsky, Rusty Caulfield, Eric Krochak, Zach Wurst, Hannah Johnson, Billy Cat, Arlie Fontes, Christopher Lang, Jonathan Dunnett, Oscar Teven, Sean Sweeney, Adeline May Miller, Holly Wolf, Ghost of Moku 2, Deontay McBride, Josh Casson, and Jay Caff. Thank you to our patrons and viewers. If you want more videos about Super Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, the Nintendo Switch, and other Nintendo franchises, then be sure to subscribe to the Commonwealth Realm. We are close to 100,000 subscribers, and as a thank you, we will be giving away 10 Zelda expansion passes, a First Four Figures Link figurine, and a Breath of the Wild hardcover guide. Be sure to subscribe for a chance to win. And with that, this has been the Commonwealth Realm, and we will see you girls and guys soon.